So because we have that set, we're going to try this. We're going to try to take a look into what's going on in the world of gaming. We're going to try to keep this brief and short. What I did was I'm inside the Steam store. For you PC gamers, you already know what time it is. For you console players, you're missing out. You waste your time with that console shit, you're missing out. So what's going on in the Steam world? So I'm looking at the open world category. What are you talking about, the open world category? If you know, you know. If you don't, well, shit on you. So in Steam, in our store, right, we have a list of things to check out. So I decided to click on open world and check out open world because I like open world. So the first thing we notice is they have their featured category. And in their featured category, there's a game on my wish list. It's a sale going on. So for those of you on the PC, you know what it is. Going down to Steam, you might find a title you've been waiting for on sale. For you console people, well, you're console people. All right, so A Quiet Place is on sale. If you're familiar with the movie, thank you to my child. I am familiar with it. It's pretty interesting. The game still has great reviews, mostly positive, and that's at 1,001 user reviews. So people are really liking that game. I've seen a few video clips of people playing it, and it does seem very interesting. That's why it's on the wish list, and that's not a bad price. So another game that's on my wish list that's in the featured category is Skull and Bones. I don't know how people feel about it other than, well, we can see there's a mixed review out of 1,079 user reviews. I still think that looks like a very interesting title. That's why it's on my wish list. So, you can come on down to Steam. You can check it out and see how you feel about it. If it's something that you've been watching, hey, I do like the fact that, man, I think that game, just from watching it, videos, I go watch videos on YouTube. Hello. Especially if people playing it. Hence, I make videos of playing a game so you people can be like, oh, I saw a video of somebody playing the game and it looked pretty interesting. I do the same thing. I'm just like everybody else. I'm looking at this shit. So that game is really a good looking game, and it seems to be playing well too. I haven't heard too many complaints about the stability of the game. Now, oh my god, Test Drive, mostly negative. Why? Because everybody says the game runs like shit. There's not shit going on in the game. It looks like shit. It's just shit. How in the hell did we get there to Test Drive being shit? I don't know. It's on the wish list because eventually one day they're going to get the game right. And so remember this: when somebody makes a game and it runs like shit, plays like shit, looks like shit, unless you're, what's this other game? I hate this fucking game, man. Oh my God. What is this damn game? It's another car game. I swear, man, I fucking hate this game. They tried to imitate, The Crew is what the name of the game is. The Crew's newest title. And I fucking bought that shit at 50 fucking bucks and I regret it. It definitely is a console title, so you don't get to make any fucking adjustments to the graphics of the game. So it's just what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. They designed the game like shit. I mean, the cars look pretty fucking cool, but the game, I mean, it's like shit. It's shit. That game's shit. And so Test Drive is on my list of shit too. But I was hoping that the other title, The Crew, would eventually get better. It's been, what, a year or two since that title dropped, and the game is still shit, garbage. So I don't know, maybe Test Drive will not be shit or garbage after a while, or maybe it'll just be stuck in shit and garbage and nobody will ever fucking buy it, and so we'll see it depreciate in value and go from being 30% off to like 90% off. Somebody please buy this game, it's shit. Yeah, right, I doubt it. All right, so they got some other interesting titles. Today's a deal, 85% off. You can get that game right there for $4.50. Endling, looks like a side scroller. I don't know if that's my cup of tea. Then they have Star Wars Outlaws, which is a new release. Look at that. New release, 25% off. Why? Because this game is going to be shit. What do you mean? It's going to be another title that's going to probably be shit. Actually, let's go be nosy. You guys want to be nosy? Let's fucking be nosy and see how shit We don't want that volume. We don't want that volume. All right, let's be nosy and push play and look at the. Oh my God! Let's mute that shit. All right, we got it on mute. All right, let's take a look at this. Don't they make it look so great? But it probably runs like shit. Yeah, and I tell you what, in all actuality, I don't know if any of you are familiar with the MMO, Star Wars Online, SWOTR, or SWOTOR, I think is the brief. But anyways, they made an online Star Wars title, and it's amazing. It's old as crud. Graphics are just horrible, and one of the things that really ticked me off with that game was the way you run around. It's like you turn left, and like there's no way of getting around it. So like that was just, if you can get past that, the game is so enjoyable because you go to all these different planetary systems and worlds in that game. And so the best Star Wars game, other than the PvP title, Battlefront, hands down, like that in its category of its own, is the best. And then as far as an MMORPG, SWTOR, Star Wars Online, that is the best. So all this shit right here that we're seeing, this shit is guaranteed just to be shit. Like shit. Let's look at these. Let's look at this shit. Okay. Right. This is some generic shit. This actually reminds me of the one on Xbox. Come on. Bethesda's game. Which I do enjoy that game, but this actually reminds me of that. So it's like the way they're going with games are totally shit. One, you know, what happened to co-op games? Like this, I get it, single player, but like it's like they're not even putting any effort. I think they're just rushing to get a nice looking game out and then probably not putting any other effort in. That's just an amazing screenshot. Like it makes you think, ooh, that game looks great, but it's probably just shit. And we're going to get into the reviews and see, because with this game already being new and 25% off, I mean, it's really telling. Like you see stuff like this, the online MMORPG, it has these cities, and oh my God, it's so much stuff going in there, and it's so much story, and oh my God, if you've never seen that title, YouTube search it, Star Wars Online. That one, it's like, it's a classic, and it's still a great play. Now they say this game is similar to Grand Theft Auto and Warframe. That's interesting. That's really freaking interesting, because it says it's an action single player adventure. So Grand Theft Auto is an open world single player multiplayer co-op action adventure. Warframe, no different. They don't have the open world. They have somewhat open worlds, open type maps, but they're such a bigger game. Like they're saying that this game is similar to these. Yeah, that's got to be an opinion that I'm not sure about, and I'm not going to go by the title to find that out. I'm going to go dig into these reviews. Let's go find some freaking reviews, man. Where are the reviews on this title? I don't want news, I want reviews. I don't want news, I want reviews. Where are we at? Alright, developer, publisher, reviews. I want to see reviews. What do they have to say? Star Wars Outlaws takes place in 3 Abbey, that's between episode after the Empire gameplay. Okay, Return of the Jedi, it has decent graphics and gameplay, but the cutscenes are mediocre at best. The game itself originally, I tell you what, man, hold on, let's open this up some. Oh my God, they left a freaking essay. Oh my god, they left an essay. The game itself originally is very immersive, but after the first few areas, it begins to lack depth and feeling. Its ambitious scope and lack of care from Ubisoft, obviously that's how they design their games, leaves the world feeling bland and uncared for. It's got a lot of content, but it's shallow, easily completed. There's a lot of void space where you traverse even small areas. There's no real love to the game. Obviously, they rushed it out. Right, you rush a game out. You just quickly make some shit and throw it at the wall and see if people like it, and that's what happens. But it's shallow, easily completed. There's a lot of void space where you traverse even small areas. There's no real love to the game. At the end of the day, it features the Ubisoft open world classic, recycling the same repetitive elements to fill the game. The combat and general gameplay is lacking in features. It's not modern. It's what you would expect from a 2010 shooter. No way to hold cover, hug wall. No way to cover or hug walls or shoot from a corner. Just sit in the open near a wall and hope to out-aim the AI. The game is heavily stealth focused, but for a stealth game, the only mechanic they give you is a crouch and a pet Nyx that you can command to distract things for you. The entire aspect of the game is that you're pulling heists, and if I wanted that, I'd go play Payday, right? Because that's a heist game meant for that. Also, how does an open world heist game even makes sense to begin with? The storyline can be interesting, but most of the time it's kinda washed up and unappealing. There's no reason why some things are happening. They just kind of are, and Kay Vess's entire mentality is, I want money. There's no greater scheme, just credits, just money. You'll feel like you're playing Assassin's Creed again, with all of the wall traversal with specifically crafted directions. Okay, so like obviously this is not interesting to me at all. Let's get this one. Not recommended. First of all, I'm not here to hate on you if you enjoy Star Wars Outlaws. There are many good things about the game, to be fair. I'll mention the good first. Graphics are not bad. The presentation is immersive. The ambient sound in the club is immersive. Cutscene quality is decent, and the gameplay is fun. Where the game falls short is everything else. The dialogue, quality, narrative, compelling characters, meaningful player choices. It's okay for a video game to have no narrative related player choices. And I mean, if you're looking for a story, then obviously they're saying the story is not good. If you're looking for gameplay, because gameplay is a whole different thing. Depends on what you're looking for. When I'm looking for a game, I look for the gameplay, the content of the gameplay, the style, and if it's immersive to me. All right, very good linear stories such as the GTA series. Okay, so here it is. This is where they compare it to Grand Theft Auto. Very good linear stories such as the GTA series, Respawn's Jedi Fallen Order from Jedi Survivor, and Naughty Dog's Uncharted series of the largely linear. Okay, so Grand Theft Auto has tons of missions based on little storylines, like side quests. If we talk MMORPGs, we're talking side quests. You have a main story, and then you have like side quests. So I guess here when they're talking about these linear quests, they're probably talking about the side quests, I would assume. I'm talking about side quests. So GTA is full of that, which makes it very interesting. It's always stuff to do in Grand Theft Auto, but let's not get it confused. In Grand Theft Auto, which most games don't do, you can pick and choose a life course, right? You can run businesses. You can go work for businesses. You can do all that. So no game is actually like the Grand Theft Auto series. None. No game is like the Red Dead series. None. Like none. I mean, I see you others try. No, I don't think any other game has even tried to do that. Like seriously. So I don't think there's a contender. So putting this in this game, I don't think that makes sense. Now, I don't think I want to try it. But then again, it's like, okay, the linear stories is the only thing that they're saying is what equates in this person's comment that they can relate to Grand Theft Auto. So that's not enough. Like, okay, a bunch of quests, nice, but you know, and I can do quests because if you think about Grand Theft Auto's quests, I mean, you'll go to some of the same areas, and the quests will be so much alike, but you're doing it to get money. So technically, that makes sense as far as Grand Theft Auto. This person that you're playing the game, and see, here's another thing. Grand Theft Auto goes multiplayer, right? So you get to design and create your own character and go your own direction. So this is a single player game. It doesn't even seem to be co-op. Let me see. There's no co-op. There's no multiplayer. Where is this at? Let's see. This is a single player. Single player. That's it. So, yeah, I don't think this interests me at all. All right. Not interested at all. So, yeah, let's just go on past that. Not interesting at all. What else do they have going on? So that, I mean, 25% off. If you're into playing Grand Theft Auto, the story, then I guess, yeah, this makes sense. But there's nothing in common with Warframe, right? Like, Warframe is a co-op multiplayer game. They do have a story, but you have to be playing this thing. Oh my God, the story's been growing as they're designing the story as you're playing the game. Like, this is crazy. Let's see what else. Grand Theft Auto is on sale. Is that really on sale? No, that's not. That's not on sale. That's not on. It's a special offer. I'm confused. How is this a special offer? I'm confused here. How is this a special offer? Let's just, yeah. How is this a special offer? Where is the special offer? Okay. Includes 2 items. Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto 5, Criminal Enterprise. Okay. So, that's a special. So if you buy the premium edition, you're getting, of course, what is it, $100,000 or something, or $1 million with the game. Yeah, I don't believe in the card shark stuff, but so I guess if you don't own the game, it's a great opportunity to get it. I mean, you know, the game still has older graphics. I mean, it is what it is, but as you can see here, it's very positive. The reviews are very positive. Look at this. Let's just look at this. Great storyline and amazing graphics when maxed out. Best part is that my Rockstar Games launcher progress transferred over to my Steam profile as well. Recommended. I don't know where to start with Grand Theft Auto 5 because there's just so much to praise about it. It's really a great game. Grand Theft Auto 5 is not just a game, it's an experience, a living, breathing world that feels as real and as rich as any city in the real world. Whether you're navigating high-speed chases, planning complex heists, look, you can see. Oh, we gotta not recommend, right? BattleEye ruined the game. Oh my God, listen. They're trying to get rid of all the fucking hackers. So, I mean, if you feel like that's an issue, then the game isn't for you. But I swear that shit needs to be like, yeah, do more security on that game. All right. And you can see here, this game, awesome game. Look at the price tag on that game. That game still goes for $60. So if you don't own it, you got to wait for the Christmas sale and catch it where it's like $10, $12, $14. Even look at the first one. The first Red Dead Redemption goes for 50 fucking bucks. Look at this shit. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas goes for 60 fucking bucks. They're making plenty of money off selling these titles. So I would advise you to buy it when they're on sale. I don't think I've ever played the Max Payne 3. I don't think I've ever played that. I've never played Bully. I've never played that. It says an open world action venture. I don't know anything about that title. I've never played this one either, so I don't know anything about that. What else? But I guess if you want to get into Rockstar games, you would definitely want to wait till the Christmas season because all these titles are going to be dirt cheap. I mean, they're going to be dirt cheap for the quote unquote holiday. But you're gonna win big if you get into the Rockstar games. All right, there's no losing there. You're going to enjoy Rockstar's titles. All right. What else is going on in the Steam marketplace? If you got kids, I don't know. Like maybe what is this? What is this? Okay, I don't. It looks pretty interesting. A farming sim. Oh my God, let's be nosy. Let's be nosy. Okay, let's take a look at this. What is... Okay. All right. It's a platformer, right? It's a farming sim. Okay. It's pretty cool graphics. Looks like more like it would be a tablet game that you would let your kids play on. But it's something on Steam. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, he got attacked by a spider. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, fishing. You can't go wrong with fishing. You cannot go wrong with that. So this kind of looks like, I mean, the graphics, it probably looks better when you have your own settings running. I'm not, I've never played this game. It looks interesting. Luma Island. So it looks like a kid's game. Let's see. Mostly positive, right? Look at that. Co-op, simulation, adventure, mining, farming. We saw farming was there. This title's 20% off. Let's check a review real quick and see what people have to say about it. All right. Oh my God. I hate when people leave lectures. I'm going to tell you all about it. Like, yeah, why don't you make a video and then we can watch the video. All right. All right. Pros. The game is very pretty. The game is very pretty. All the areas are nicely designed. Honestly, I love the environments. And that is immersive. Like when you want to play a sim game, you want to be immersed in it. So that's pretty interesting. No stamina, forced sleep requirement, very fluid multiplayer. It's a multiplayer, obviously multiplayer. Probably one of the best ways to play this. Puzzle exploration focus along with farming. I'm not that bright and puzzles are not for me. Cons. The only use for farmed crafted items is to sell for cash. No synergies between abilities and crafts. No interior house decorating options. Well, that sucks. No complex social mechanics or events with the town's NPCs. Okay. Oh, no events. Right. That makes sense. We're talking like, when you talk about stuff like that, we're talking about like MMORPGs would have those things. Gathering feels grindy and leveling your professions doesn't unlock any new mechanics. Well, that's a waste. Can't name yourself, your pets, or customize your appearances after creation. That sucks. Those are the cons. The shit that sucks. My opinion is that Luma Island has potential, but still feels underbaked. If the devs can build on the current framework, there could be something really unique here. But overall, the game is missing some spark to raise it above just being a casual time killer. And it looks like a time killer. Very interesting because, you're just running around doing sim shit, which is pretty cool. I'm not knocking that, but it's interesting because it's $16 for that. I haven't played it, but would it be worth it? Disney, more kiddie stuff, I guess, kiddie games. So stuff you might be looking for your kids to kill time with that might be, healthy and not toxic and poisonous with, shit the kids shouldn't see. But then again, we're talking about Disney. They put a lot of shit in shit that kids shouldn't see. So, wow. This says a relaxing life sim with character customization and exploration. That's interesting. That's interesting for kids or even some young adults or even adults that like life sims. So what is happening here? What is happening here? A new realm awaits. All right, I see a dragon. Right, so we must be in China or something. Mulan and Mushu join the valley. Okay. Okay. Oh, all the Disney characters from their stories. Okay. So this basically they're saying they added new characters to the world. Okay. Okay. Glide into the premium. Obviously, there's a shop. Come spend some money. So, okay. Who loves pets? Everybody loves pets, right? So, what is actually the theme of the... What do you actually... Okay, the user reviews say this title is very positive. Very positive. Like, people are really... It's a single player family share. Okay, so... You can share it through family share. All right, it's a single player title. It's $30 on sale. It's a single player title, and it is a, what they said, life sim character customization. So I guess you create your own character. Let's see what people got to say real quick. Wow. Oh my, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Who, man? Who? Oh my God. Let's get the stuff I enjoy about this game out of the way. The storyline is immediately engaging and you want to find out what is happening. The look of the game is fitting and it feels connected with the different biomes. There's a healthy mix of classic and new Disney in this game. It leans more toward newer Disney, but that was expected. Lots of small collections and are scattered across, and your rewards are more storyline and some pictures from the films. Okay, I love how most people in this community have collectively come to the decision to have massive farms so that you can just continually make money quickly. Okay, so you're farm simming and selling. Okay, I like that you must talk to different characters to get the different bonuses for mining, farming, foraging, crafting, fishing. Okay, that is interesting. I don't know about the Disney part, but that is interesting. Let me read this for you. There's mining, farming, foraging, crafting, fishing. And the more you work up your relationship level, they can produce more valuable items, though this isn't 100% all the time. Plenty of biomes, snow, plazas, forest, darkness, desert plains, elephant graveyard. Different buildings are well themed to each character, and the outer design of the buildings themselves are cool as well. The repetitive cycle of the game is just as addictive as the ones for more established games such as Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, and Story of Seasons. Now the issues. First thing, the animations break all the time. Games always have bugs. Let's see. They would be dominating in a T-pose as they did so. The animation problems are heightened whenever it comes to characters or animals that swim or fly. Both Ariel and Ursula are often wading within rocks or popping their heads through the bridges, and the swimming animations alone are just so incredibly lazy and janky. All right. You're gonna find like, so when you rush making a game, it seems like a lot of these development teams, they rush to make these games to get them out. And why? Because we spent so long complaining. We were complaining like all the time, like, oh my God, there's not enough games out there. The games suck. The games don't have end content. So for the YouTubers that make videos, they would sit there and they would play the game nonstop while your casuals couldn't. So your casuals, there's Ariel. Well, she's in the water, so that makes sense. So when they're playing the games, they can complain about in-game content because they're at home all day, every day playing the game. So it doesn't make sense for a casual gamer to even know about that stuff, because you'll never get through that because you're a casual gamer. You might get an hour of game time 2 or 3 days out your work week. So, that shit doesn't bother a casual gamer. But what does is the breaking of your games in gameplay, because it does kill the immersion. So looking at, just seeing that video playing right there, it looks pretty interesting. And they say there's some janky parts to the game, so it could use updating. I don't know how often this game gets updated, or if it does get updated, and if they work on the bug fixes and whatnot. Because when you're playing on PC titles, they're usually fixing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the game looks pretty interesting. Look at the fishing, is awesome. And farming, look at that, there's the farming. So I see why the game is very positive. I don't see home building, right? House building, which is, but this is a life sim. So I guess for those people that like what's this title? The Sims, maybe they might like this as well. Look at that, there's some cooking going on. So there's some cooking sim inside the game. So I don't know, that game is usually $39-40. So at 25%, you're getting some type of discount on it, and the reviews are very positive. So that could be an interesting title if you're into the life sim stuff. And I'm into stuff like that, but not that one. All right, Astroneer. The style and look of that game doesn't turn me on. Construction Simulator, not my cup of tea. I don't know, that doesn't look like my cup of tea. Foxhole, base building, military. I'm not into military titles. You've got a cartoonish game that doesn't. Well, it's very positive. Look at the user reviews on stuff like this. This is an RPG martial arts open world with multiple endings and strategy, and this game is $11, and the reviews are mostly positive and very positive. It's a single player title, which I like co-op games, not like multiplayer games, 'cause I like to play online, but these look like old Nintendo titles, and maybe that's what people love about that. But it's like 358 reviews, mostly positive. 18,255 reviews, very positive. So that game obviously has a lot of people liking it. All right, they've recommended I look at Everspace too, which I think I played that a little bit. Wasn't my cup of tea. I have not played Test Drive, and I'm probably not, because that's just shit. That game is shit. Rust, not on sale. Open world survival craft. I'm more into, because I'm an MMORPG player, I'm more into the PvE type of games, because I want to play and kill big monsters. I want open world content. So I want a Monster Hunter game mixed in with a game like this. I would love these two games to get together, do some humping around up under the blankets, and make a game that comes out with a mixture of this, right? Or you take Elder Scrolls, right, and you bring in some Rust elements, like the crafting. Or I said Rust. How about we talk about one of my favorite titles, Once Human? I would like to see Once Human meets the Elder Scrolls, right? Meets something like Monster Hunter, because the Elder Scrolls, which is a good title, Elder Scrolls Online is a good title. Let me show you guys. Let's click on this. I'll let that run while we chit chat. If it's going to open up. Oh my God, is it going to open up? What is it going to do? What is it going to do? What is it going to do? Oh my God, it doesn't want to open up. All right, but Elder Scrolls, it has a lot of story. There is a humongous world to travel through. Plenty of biomes to go through. Plenty of dungeons, raid content. I mean, it's massive. But it's missing stuff that I think that, should be added, like survival content. So maybe in the future, if MMORPG games hooked up with the style of survival games, and then something like Monster Hunter's title, because you want to play in large groups, right? That's why we get on MMORPGs, because we want to see a world full of people. So we'll see, for instance, this title right here has tons of people all the time in it. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this game, but at all the time, there's tons of people playing this title. And so you'll be running through the world. You can help people doing stuff, because you're just doing stuff in the open world too. We must be having an internet connection issue this morning. So that's what these games have. Tons of people in the world. What it doesn't have is the survival mechanics, foraging, building. You can go create stuff, right? There's plenty of that, but it's for skills, making potions, health potions and stuff like that, making clothing and stuff like that. That's the general style of I'm having some internet issues. That's the general style of MMORPGs, right? And that was like the what you needed, the foundation back in the day with these titles. But we're in a whole new world now, and so now survival is everything. So there should be a sense of danger, and there's no sense of danger when you're playing these titles. There's none. There's no sense of danger. I tried what's this game, Ark Ascended. That game, it beats down your computer. That game will beat down your computer. It needs a lot of, like, I think it's on Unreal Engine 5 or something like that shit. And even the one that before that beats your computer down. Another story. But those games have a sense of danger because, like, when you get dropped in that game, if it's too hot and you don't find shade, you're gonna die. If you don't find water and it's hot as hell, you'll get dehydrated. You're gonna die. And there's fucking animals, like those dinosaurs will pull up on you and fucking fuck you up. You'll die. So you gotta figure out, fuck, I need a weapon. I need water. I need to find shade. You gotta literally go find shade and fucking squat out that bitch and cool the fuck down. So there's a sense of danger with survival games. When you play MMOs, there's no real sense of danger. There's nothing there to scare you. You know what I'm saying? And so it gets boring. Those games get boring and bland because you just run around, do quests, side quests, main quests. Enemies might attack you. 9 times out of 10, you'll usually put them down. There's really no sense of danger unless you go into an area that's higher level than you, and then you'll get killed. So there's a little bit of danger there. But like, there's no make sure you take food with you, right? Like, for instance, I don't need goddamn 50 fucking ways to attack you, like 50 fucking skills, like, and then I can only fucking put 4 or 5 of them on or 8 or 9 on a skills bar. Like, that's fucking crazy. Maybe I need 2 or 3 magical skills that I can use, right? I need a fucking weapon I can fucking beat your ass with, maybe I need to create that shit for real. Like, I need to learn how to fucking create that shit. I can make a generic fucking weapon, and then I run out in the fucking world and I have like a generic spell, and then I have to, find either notes or a storyline that helps me learn about harnessing these skills. That would make for a great MMORPG. Elder Scrolls, you can see there, mostly positive, 464 reviews, and very positive, 123,000 reviews. That game is fucking awesome, but it's old. Its style is out of date. People still play it because they love that style of game. If you look down here, what does it say? Massive multi-online. Online PvP. People love that. You can't take that out of the game. They need it. Online co-op, because there's PvE, so people want to play together in packs and take on real world shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, there'll be I don't remember running into any world bosses, but like there's like little dungeons I ran into. I don't think I remember though, like running across big bosses with other groups of people. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't in a dungeon and shit. So I don't remember any of that. But that's stuff that could be used in these titles. So if you haven't played that, that'll help you see things from a different point of view. All right. So anyways, Rust, Monster Hunter, that they've got it, but they're missing, in my opinion, the survival part. And I do own a Monster Hunter title. What I didn't like about it is I go into the town, I pick up some quests or some shit. I might put together some weapons or some shit, and then I get ported into this area, and there's really no sense of danger. I just have to go track a monster. Hence, it's Monster Hunter. And you track the monster. It's still a pretty cool game, but you track the monster. You got to follow it around. Then you get to the point where you got to fucking trap it and fight it and try to kill it. So I guess for Monster Hunter fans, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's probably the whole purpose of the game. But I feel like, if you're going to be dropped in an area where there's this big fucking monster, wouldn't you just think that there'll be a whole area of things that would be attacking you just as well? Like, maybe, I don't know, some survival would be a part of that. Like, oh my god, I'm tracking this guy and I never get thirsty. I'm tracking this monster, and I can eat and heal myself real quick or patch myself up. That makes sense. But like, you don't think the other animals would be dangerous out there, that they would attack you out of just running past, and they'd be like, oh, attack that motherfucker, food, and then it's a threat. So then you would need to really be with a group of people running around doing this stuff. Like if there's a map, all right, and then you drop people on this map, and then and they can queue it. Let them queue a map and drop in like 5, 6, 7, 8 people, and then you have all this shit going on in this map. Like, you got all these dangers. And then you got somebody who cooks meals in the group, and this meal can give you a buff and heal. You got somebody in the group that does bandaging. So almost like when you think about Left 4 Dead. So Left 4 Dead, you're moving through a map and you got all these threats and dangers. The dangers and threats everywhere because these zombies are coming after you. So it felt like Monster Hunter. The only threat and danger is you fighting that monster that you're tracking. So then, if you're with your friends, 4, 5, 6 people, and you're tracking the monster, there's somebody who's good at tracking, and you're following this person, and then, y'all are working together to kill the monster. So, I mean, the one title I have, it just, it seems like it's just, here, drop you in this area, go fight a monster. That's it. Collect some shit off and go build some weapons, some gear, and go find another one and do the shit all over again. So it just wasn't for me. I've never tried Albion. Never tried that. Pal World I tried. I didn't get too far with that. That game was just, kind of a Pokemon, it feels like. But I don't know. Never tried that one. We are messing with this game, but this game is boring. I wouldn't even waste time. I think I have this Monster Hunter. But this game, not this one, I haven't got the DLC, but this one, Monster Hunter World. This DLC was on sale for like $15 one time. I still didn't get it because I don't think that's my cup of tea. Anyways, Throne and Liberty is a very boring game. I can't even say like it's boring. That game is boring. Now that I play survival craft games, this shit like this is boring. I'll probably give Monster Hunter World another look, but I feel like there's got to be a real sense of danger. Like, maybe I can't just run around without having drink and food because of fatigue. Like, if I go into a cold area, there should be like the cold is a danger to me, so I can't stay out there that long without having the fires and stuff like that. So you can't just infinitely track something. So I don't know. I'll take a look at that game again. I do own Monster Hunter World, so I'll probably download it and check it out again and then see how I feel about it a year later. Destiny 2, I do love that game, but I hate the fact that it's only first person. That shit pisses me off. But I do like the you got to be moving around. Like, you got to be paying attention and moving around. And it could be because it's first person, but it's like always some shit coming at you, and there's always a boss that's fucking coming at you. So it's like, it feels kind of fast paced to me. I just don't like the fact that it's only first person. But I do enjoy the game. I just don't play it much because it's first person. This is a new release. I have not looked at that. It says FPS survival, so it's a first person, right? It's a first person shooter. All right. That game boring. Once Human is a favorite game as far as survivals go for me right now. Once Human is the best one. Right now, it's the best one. And I'm looking at a lot of them. I'm trying a few. I've got Enshrouded. And Enshrouded runs like dog shit. They really need to do more work on that game. And it might be built on Unreal 5. And Unreal 5 is just like, it needs a lot of work. Like, I guess for people that are building off Unreal 5, it takes a lot. That shit taxes your system. So I would even imagine if you're playing on a console, you're really taking a beating. Because a PC can take a beating from Unreal 5. So I'm not excited about Unreal 5. I'm not excited. All right, so there's Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy is a great game. But again, now to me, these games are boring. What else do they got going on? Coming soon titles. All right, you got a roguelike. I'm not into those. 2D action, not into that. Assassin's Creed Shadows, I'm not into Assassin's Creed. And definitely still loading. There's some things going on. Drive Beyond Horizons, a demo. Okay. What is that? What is that? Can I, what is, oh, dude, we're just updating all this stuff. There's so much stuff updating. This is just pause. We're just putting a beating on this thing. Let's go back. All right, where are we at? Where were we at? Come on down to the Price is Wrong. All right, let's see. What is going on here? Coming soon. Add to your wish list. You're comparing this to American Truck Sim and Left 4 Dead. What the fuck? How does that even work? Left 4 Dead and American Truck Sim? Build a car? Okay. I don't know if that's my cup of tea. All right. Put some shit in the car. Okay. All right. So there's some survival mechanics. You need some health packs, some food, and a rubber chicken. Doesn't make sense. Oh, to keep the car quiet. Really? That didn't work. All right. So we're driving a car on a dark road now. All right. So maybe there's zombies in here or some shit. Wow. Okay. I guess there was an undead. Or a dead walking dead. Okay, you got a gun. Oh, okay, now this is where the Left 4 Dead comes in at. How in the hell should we compare this to American Truck Sim and then Left 4 Dead? Okay. You don't put together a vehicle like in American Truck Sim. Okay. Oh, wow. You're cleaning your car up. Okay. You're oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Why? Why? This doesn't make sense. So you took a shitty car, you built it, hooked it up, so you can ride around and chase down zombies and kill them? Like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm confused. I'm very confused there. That's, what the fuck? I'm very confused with this title. You're gonna go around, get parts to build a car, then go kill zombies. Like, this is very confusing to me. Yeah, I'm confused. Okay. No reviews, obviously, because it's a game and work, but like, what is the premise of this? Embark on an epic journey of exploration and adventure and Drive Beyond Horizons. Roam through expansive, procedurally generated landscapes in your customizable vehicle. From vast deserts to lush forests, experience the thrill of discovery as you uncover hidden secrets and face unique challenges along the way. With stunning visuals, dynamic weather, and day-night cycles, immerse yourself in a realistic and immersive world. But beware of the dangers lurking in the wilderness. From treacherous terrain to unpredictable wildlife, every decision matters as you strive to push limits of your vehicle and reach the new horizons. Whether you're a casual player seeking relaxation or a daring explorer craving excitement, Drive Beyond Horizons offers endless possibilities for adventure. So buckle up and prepare to drive beyond the horizon. This is fucking strange. You get an AI-generated voices for your radio, achievement, descriptions, and thumbnails, and some in-game textures, right? Generated content. Okay. Strange as fuck. Okay. Online co-op, so you're going to play with your friends. You're going to, stay alive, go get parts, build a car, and just drive around and take in the scenery. So if they make the game look good, if they make the scenery look really good and immersive and make you want to be there, then yes, you've got American Truck Sim. Because in American Truck Sim, you're really driving the highways and the roads just to go through different cities and see things. And that's like, and make money, of course, but like, what are you really doing with the money but buying trucks and driving different trucks? And like, because with American Truck Sim, there's really nothing major in that game other than driving around for the scenery. That's what I get out of it. So this is very weird we will definitely follow it. We'll probably check it out later, but that looks really fucking weird. I don't know how that's going to work out, but I'll look at it later. All right, where are we at? We're getting long in it. That's what we're doing. We're getting long. How far along are we? Long enough to come to a conclusion. All right, so we saw a few different games here. We got some demos. What is that? What is that? A gore and violent? Like, what is this? What is this? Okay, first person. Okay. Open world survival with zombies. So you got an open world survival with zombies. Yeah. I'm not really into zombies, so I don't know how to feel about that. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Vane. We saw that. Let's go to the next one. Exploration, first person, survival horror. Those games are doing really well. People in the survival horrors, those games are doing exceptionally well. I just don't think they make them look good enough. So there's a problem I have with it. JDM, this game, not too good with the steering wheel. I feel like it's not too good with the steering wheel. It probably needs some work, but it looks pretty good. I think it's built on Unreal 5, and it's pretty stable. So I didn't have any problems running the game, but it's a lot of scenery to help immerse you into the game. So that's a plus. Okay, what else is going on? Okay, you got an open world, agriculture, building, crafting. Now this is my cup of tea. Adventure, sandbox, right? Open world, build things. That'll be on the list. Let's keep, can we put that on a wish list, or let's click on that. We'll come back and check that out later. We'll follow that. Very positive. We'll add it to the wish list. There's a demo, and it releases January 15th of 2025. So there's a demo. We'll probably install that demo and check that out. And let's see what else is going on. What are we looking at here? If sun sets, I like the idea of that. You have to set up shop before night falls. That's pretty cool. I have not checked it out yet. Did I add it to my, yes, following? I gotta remember to come back and check on these things, because I get busy and I forget. What else was going on? Get back up here. So there was, if sunsets, I want to check out. Wildlife demo. Wow, gore, nudity, and sexual content. Okay. Survival Fountain of the Youth demo. Action adventure, simulation, violent action adventure, puzzle, sandbox, exploration, and an immersive sim. I don't like first person, so that's not my cup of tea. Permafrost, third person shooter, online co-op, and immersive sim, exploration, survival, adventure, action. Okay. We'll come back and look at that. The Precinct, I thought, looked pretty interesting. Overwhelmingly positive. Let me add that there, because I wanted to come back and look at that. And there's a demo I can install, and I'm going to check that one out, because that one looked very interesting. So that's on the list. So I can go back and pull my list up. And this is the wonderful thing about having a PC and not being on a console. Sorry, guys. Get off your console and get a PC. What else? Yeah, I'm not into those games no more. Let's see. What else? Not my cup of tea. All right, so we're gonna kill it there. Man, this game, this needs a lot of work. They need to make this game run smoother and easier, because it's enjoyable, but like, because there's a real sense of danger. Like, I would definitely love to play this game more for the sense of danger. It does have third person, so that's pretty cool to me. but like not a lot of people will have the ability to play this game because it just doesn't run well. It really demands a lot. The controls for your setup on your graphics, you don't have much control over that. So if they could make this a friendly on people's PCs and consoles, this would definitely do great. But who knows, when that price drops and goes on sale, I'll probably buy it just because in time they can make it run better. Can they, bruh? Can they really? You played the other title, the title before this, and that game really runs like shit. It does. It's buggy as fuck. All right, listen, man. That's what's going on the open world side of games for the PC. I don't know if y'all have these games on the console, but this is what we have on the PC. So this is what's happening on the open world side. I will catch you all in another episode where we talk about more titles and what's going on in the Steam world. And these are the sales if you want to check them out and pick up some of these titles.